What is happening, Adventure Nation? We're here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're gonna get out and do some exploring, and we're gonna have a special guest on today. This is the Motorhome Experiment. We have been in Albuquerque before, and we really like the area. It's beautiful. You can see for miles. I don't know if you can see across there. You can really tell that we're back in the desert again, where you can literally see for 60, 70 miles across the desert. It's pretty amazing. And that happened in a really short time. From Arkansas, where we were in the trees, to back out in the desert where the views are spectacular.
Quick change, but I mean, we're ready to come back to the desert for a little bit. We still like our desert.
Yep. And today we're gonna head into Albuquerque, do a little bit of exploring, and we're also gonna meet up with some special guests today as well. So let's go do it.
Come and hang out with us.
Yeah, you guys don't mind hanging out with us today, do you? All right, cool. I guess we didn't even ask if you wanted to hang out with us. Maybe you don't. Oh, we still have to unhook the car yet.
Yeah.
We pulled in here 2 days ago and still haven't unhooked the car yet. We just pulled in, plugged in. We did our live, then...
But that was kind of like somewhat at night, and then the next day was work day. That was yesterday, and today is...
But literally, between the time we parked the RV and we fired up the live for November, it was 5 minutes. It was really cutting it close.
Very close.
Do you feel like you're being watched? What's up?
So funny.
So yeah, obviously, Kevin and Laura, they're staying down in Truth or Consequences, and they drove up here to Albuquerque, get some tires done on their car, and we're in Albuquerque, so we're gonna hang out for the day. Not gonna travel together for a while yet, but we're gonna hang out for the day.
Yeah.
Kevin and Laura got their new tires on their car. We had some coffee, caught up over lunch. Everything is good, and now it's time to head up to the Sandia Tramway and see if we can't terrify the living daylights out of Kevin. We're going somewhere up there. I don't know if it's up on top of that mountain. Doesn't look like it's up there. I think it's over there. This should be cool. Ready for a little tram ride?
Yeah, that would be cool.
I felt like we were back in New Jersey or Boston. Yeah,
running for the train.
In the train.
Oh yeah.
All right, everybody, here we go. I'm Vita, your tram car operator for this flight up. We start our journey at 6,559. We're going to end up at 10,378 feet. 2.7 miles we're going to be traveling at approximately 13.5 miles an hour. So it's going to take us about 15 minutes to get to the top of the mountain. We're coming up on Tower 1 here. Tower 1 sits at 7,000 feet. It is 232 feet tall. It does sit at an 18-degree angle into the city. We will swing and sway at the tower.
How you doing with this, sir?
That's awesome.
So if you choose to look down, it's going to be 968 feet straight down, or 7.5 seconds.
there's actually skiing up here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess that's why you get the one-way trip.
Oh. We are now up at the top of the Sandia Tramway. Gonna do some exploring up here. Looks pretty cool. Kevin did all right. He
did pretty good. Up.
Yeah, he did good. Oh.
Drones.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the sign said no drone zone, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is all ski area. Kevin and Laura are trying to convince Lori that we should go skiing. I don't know if that's going to happen.
I think it is only Kevin.
Oh, it's just only Kevin? So, Lori, what do you think? Snow and skiing?
We're going to Ruidoso.
So Yumi and Beth will chill in the
Lodge?
lodge.
Hot chocolate.
The hot tub.
Yeah.
Hot tub, hot chocolate. Yeah.
Bush naps. Yeah. It's a little bit chilly up here. 20 degrees difference from the bottom. So, come with the jacket.
That way?
The air is pretty thin up here, gang. Breathing heavy. We are here at the top now. We're inside the building. It's really cool. They've got a ski area here off the far side. You can see some of the ski stuff. That's what we were down over here looking at earlier. This way. They also have these mountain biking deals where you can put your mountain bike. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that or not. Look. You can put your mountain bike on a ski lift, come up, and then bike off. So that'd be kind of cool. You guys want to do that maybe one of these days?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I'm gonna need a helmet before we do that. And then up on the top here, they have lockers, restrooms, and things like that. And they're actually building a new restaurant as well for 2018. So you'll be able to come up to the top and grab a bite to eat. I don't see where the restaurant is gonna be, but.
Alright guys, it's going to take about 15 minutes to get back to the lower terminal.
We are done with the Sandia tram ride. The New Mexico Ski Museum is here as well in the same spot. So if you're into skiing in New Mexico, you can kill two birds with one stone. We did the sunset ride down and whew, beautiful.
So
Absolutely beautiful. I'm hoping some of that footage came out, and Lori did some amazing video out the front. Of course, she did use an iPhone, so that's probably gonna, I'll work with it, but it'll.
It's not great, but you have to take into account the moves a lot, the turn when you're going
Oh,
down.
don't start making excuses.
So it might be a little bit shaky.
No, I'm sure that you were fine. It's the equipment.
It's a tram. Yeah,
it's the
tram.
equipment and the tram, yeah. But
Well,
now,
if you're in the area, it's great for in the area. A little bit overpriced though.
so yeah,
an
just
hour.
quickly, we're gonna do a 4-man rating here very quickly.
36.
25. That's not in the rating.
Oh, okay.
That's it. It goes 1 to 4.
Okay.
1 being worst, 4 being
Right.
best.
Have to
Okay.
do it.
So it's $25. We will say that, and $25 I think is a wee bit expensive for what it is. That's just my opinion. Everybody else? Anybody?
Yeah, I would say it should be 10 to 15, but I mean.
10 to
maybe
15
15
in
bucks.
the area?
Yeah.
I'd
Of
be
course, we're not
okay.
controlling their pricing, so they're going to say
No,
to hell with us,
it's
and they
a-
don't really care.
They just bought like 2 $1 million
Tram cars.
Tram cars, so they're trying to pay for them all this week.
Yep.
Quick.
But I would say definitely if you're in the area.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 2.
Yeah, especially if you catch it at sunset.
Sunset was
Yeah.
incredible.
Sunset is the best. So I think we're all in agreement on that is 2.
Wow, that's a first.
Yeah, wow. Wow, we
I'm
all
so proud of
agreed.
us.
Yay!
We all, yay!
We did it. We
And now
did
we're
it.
off to Old Town Albuquerque and some dinner. So we'll meet you guys over there. We made it into downtown Old Albuquerque, and we're just gonna check it out. Yeah, the last time you and I were here, this stage was hopping, and it was like Mexican Independence Day. It was really cool. but we like the little downtown. Breaking Bad RV tours. Okay, do we think that the Breaking Bad RV is down here, or do we think it's just a tour company that takes us? Let's see. We're going down a dark alley. What is it with every time we're with Kevin and Laura, we're going down some dark alley?
How we roll.
Yep, as we suspected. They pick up here, but the RV is actually not here. So for those of you who don't know or are not into Breaking Bad, which Lorena and I really are not, the Breaking Bad series was a lot of it filmed here. That is the RV, and I guess you can take a tour of the RV. When are we gonna get a tour of your RV, Lorena? Yeah, baby. So here we are, we're going down Church Street Northwest to one of the oldest buildings here in Albuquerque. Church Street Cafe. Hey guys. All right, so the Church Street Cafe that we were just in there, the guy was telling us that it's basically had two owners since 1706. The first family, the Ruiz family, owned it. Is it Ruiz or Ruiz? Ruiz, something like that. They owned it from 1706 to 1992. The current owner bought it in 1992. So that is the oldest residence here in Albuquerque. So pretty cool stuff.
Only two owners.
Yeah.
It's insane. Chili Nelson.
I like
I
it.
actually like it.
Official historic marker of Albuquerque. Yeah, not going to be able to read that one. 1706.
All right, guys, this is where we're going to end it.
We're going to just shut this day off is all. Remember this guy here too. This has been a crazy reunited. You might remember Taylor from Devil's Den when we were there. We were half naked the last time you saw all of us together.
I'm gonna have naked now.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see if you remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Cold, so that I remember.
And that is
In case you don't
why
remember that side.
we haven't filmed most of today, is because of that. That's why we don't film that. So we're gonna catch you guys in the morning. We're gonna go home now. So Lori and I spent most of the day today just in the RV working, but then we decided to come out for dinner with these guys. Trish.
Hello, Administration!
Yeah. So what is your niece? You said your niece and nephew that watch?
Their name are Kyle and Alicia.
Hi Kyle. Hi Alicia.
I'm going to show that to them.
Yeah.
So.
Welcome to our world, Adventure Nation.
Yeah, so unfortunately we're going to be leaving Albuquerque tomorrow and leaving these nice people, but that Christmas music got loud all of a sudden. Don't they know we're trying to film out here? Christmas music already.
It's winter.
It's not even December yet. It's December tomorrow.
It's already after Thanksgiving.
It's after Thanksgiving, but
Christmas officially.
heading out of Albuquerque tomorrow, but I think we're probably going to continue with you guys tomorrow, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Keep watching, folks. These guys are great.
Okay, we're gonna take a selfie here, but I gotta make fun of Kurt for one. Bring that phone out. Bring the phone out.
Bring the phone out.
I get hell.
Do you know how old?
Look at this.
Do you know how old that makes you look? If any of you guys, okay, just throw it. Right? No, don't throw. Don't even throw it. A flip phone. I didn't know they still made those.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's a Verizon.
Wow, that's awesome. Good morning, everybody. We are getting ready to leave Albuquerque. We haven't left yet. The campground we're staying in right now is called the American RV Park, and they have a continental breakfast, which we've never really seen.
It's included in the RV park.
Yeah, it's included. We've never seen that at an RV park, so we decided that we would check that out this morning. So we'll let you know what it's all about. All right, we did our little continental breakfast, and the thing it was basic, very, very basic, some oatmeal and things like that. Cereal, but it was cool. We met a lady in there, Diana, who we were talking to about Mexico. Wealth of information. They've done 6 trips to Mexico.
Inner Mexico, not only the touristy area.
Yeah, inner Mexico by themselves in a 40-foot diesel pusher towing. So it's very
possible.
doable. The last trip they did over 5,000 miles in Mexico, so that's going to happen. We've just met another young lady, Lisa, she's from all over. Lisa, she's like from Maine, Oregon, West Virginia, and all over. So very, very nice and a wealth of information. We had great conversation, but now it's time that we have to get up the road. So let's do this. Rolling out of the American RV Park here in Albuquerque and heading closer towards Las Vegas.
It's a nice park.
It is a very nice park.
I really like it.
It is not a it's not a fancy park. It's a typical desert wave. It's a typical desert park that has a lot of gravel and things like that, but those spots are all paved, they're all level, and which is a plus, and they're decent separation between them, and super convenient to Albuquerque for sure.
And it was full hookups, right?
Full hookups, and I don't know how much it was a night because I booked it. You remember how much it was?
You booked it. It was about like between $40 and $45, something like that.
Hence the reason, since we've got together, Lorena never allows me to handle financial stuff. I was fine until she came along, and then I just got lazy because she does it. So we got to go down the little service road here for a little bit, get turned around and on the other side of the highway, and then down the road we go. Do we know where we're overnighting tonight?
I think so.
Where? Oh,
There's a song.
we talked about it. Standing on a corner and now, as far as Route 66 is concerned here in New Mexico, even the guidebook we have admits that there's not a whole lot of 66 left. It runs kind of parallel to 40 in bits and pieces, but not a whole lot until we get over onto the western side. So once we get over closer to Holbrook and Winslow, then we'll maybe check some of that out. But as far as right now, we're gonna just hang out on this nice smooth piece of interstate and trek across, because I have a feeling this little piece of road to the right of us that's dirt is Route 66, and Dirt 66 is not in our itinerary. Not only that, it would scare the heck out of Ozzy and Lorena both.
I want to enjoy the ride, not be stressed out.
There are all kinds of things that we take for granted every single day. We drive by them and never look. We try not to do that too much. Some of it you're just gonna plain miss, but this is one of those things. The Continental Divide. It's gonna have a hard time hearing me here because of highway traffic, but the Continental Divide is a place on the map where east of this, all of the water flows to the Gulf of Mexico, and west of this, all of the water flows into the Pacific Ocean. So it's a really cool phenomenon, but it's something that every day you drive by and just go, whatever. Pretty cool stuff. Now they claim this elevation to be 7245 or 7275. They said it's called the confusing Continental Divide because there's conflicting reports on the actual elevation, and it's reported as the highest spot on Route 66, but that's actually not true. There's higher spots in other parts of Arizona and New Mexico, but Continental Divide.
Yeah.
And we're crossing it.
That?
Yeah. Elevation 7245. Elevation 7275. Elevation 7295. So that one sign is right there. The other sign is right there. And the other sign is right there. They're like 100 yards apart, and they all say different elevations. So that's why it's confusing Continental Divide. I'm gonna get hit by a car. As you guys can tell, it doesn't take much to amuse me. After a very brief jaunt across New Mexico, it's time to come back to Arizona.
Welcome to Arizona. Woo, 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 woo. We haven't been here in almost a year.
Yeah, pretty much a year. The last time we were here was December 17th or 18th of the last year. So pretty crazy, and we're only one state away now from our future home state, or our past home state. We really don't have a home state anymore. I guess Nevada is still our home state, but yeah, kind of feel relaxed, feel back in the same old hood. All right, we wound up just outside of Winslow, Arizona at McHood Park Campground. And it's basically a boondocking spot, but it is a campground. They do have some pull-through sites. You'll be able to see over here the wooden stakes. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see the pull-through sites there. We're just gonna park right along the edge here, kind of a overlook of the river. That's actually a little river.
Ozzy was ready to stop too.
Ozzy was ready, look. He's ready. Oh, right here, dude. It was cool traveling through New Mexico, catching up with our good friends Kevin and Laura and Taylor. Beth was somewhere else.
She was flying back.
Yep.
from East Coast.
So we got to meet up with them again and meet some viewers there as well. Trish and Kurt, that was fun. But we're calling it quits here. So if this is your first time here, it'd be awesome if you subscribe to the channel, stay up to date on all of our travels. It'd be equally as cool if you liked the video. And we'll see you again the next one. We'll catch up with you tomorrow and maybe go stand on a corner in Winslow, Arizona.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Freaking cool in here.